The Spanish miracle. My answer to those who say the peace in the Middle East is impossible. I'm a Sephardi Jew who is writing this post from a park bench in Spain. Let me repeat that. I'm a Sephardi Jew who is writing this post from a park bench in Spain. We take that statement for granted. We don't even batter an eyelid when we read it. Yet, less than 50 years ago, it wouldn't have been possible. It is a testament to the modern miracle of Spanish democracy. We take it for granted that Spain is a modern, wealthy, and tolerant member of the Western European Club of Nations. To my ancestor, David de Mendoza, who lived as a hidden Jew under the Christian name Antonio de Castro until discovered by the Inquisition, this would have been a far-off dream. To my grandfather-in-law, who fled from Franco-era Spain in the early 20th century to exile in Latin America, this would have been a far-off dream. I even had friends who had to pretend to be Christian when visiting Spain as tourists in the 60s and 70s. Almost all of the factors that one speaks of when talking about Arab countries and democracy can be said of Spain. It was ruled by a religious, fundamentalist regime with Opus Dei theocrats until 1975. It intolerantly and ruthlessly destroyed all traces of other beliefs, including non-Catholic Christian beliefs, for centuries. It is the land of the Inquisition and the expulsion. And despite a brief, unhappy democratic experiment in the early 20th century, Spain had almost no history whatsoever of pluralist democratic life. Yet here I am today, writing this post on a park bench in Spain, openly and without threat or danger. The transition from dictatorship to democracy, from tolerance to pluralism, from religious hatred to religious and social openness, was as brief as it was miraculous. It was the impossible dream, as Don Quixote once said. To those who say that talk of Middle Eastern peace is an impossible dream, I say that the realization of modern Spain was no different. In the park where I am sitting, children play together and adults gossip about fashion. There is no hint of the recent, unspeakable past or this nation's dark history. There is no hint of war, of theocracy, or of religious hatred that happened in living memory. All is forgotten, officially. The pact of forgetting started a new era here. This peace can come to the Middle East too. I repeat, I am sitting on a park bench in Sepharad, and perhaps more than any other event of the 20th century, this is the greatest miracle of them all. If this interested you, please visit my Substack blog, where there are weekly articles